Hi everyone, I'm Lori Lewis. Welcome to Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, Let the Music Play On and On. For the past 20 years, Hardly Strictly Bluegrass has been bringing iconic artists and newcomers to Golden Gate Park in San Francisco for a free festival. This year, we did things a little differently. Instead of meeting in the park, we went straight to the artists' hometowns for new footage, conversations, and some of our favorite archival moments. Jim Lauderdale is one of the finest singers in country music today, and he's got Tales of the Sad Hotel, filmed at Buddy Miller's studio in Nashville, Tennessee.
I am no stranger, I'm not your cousin. A relative from somewhere out of town. Sure ain't no stranger, how's it going? Gonna send my loving down, hitting buckets to the ground. Tales of the sad hotel I'll tell until the stars fall down. Nothing less I'll settle for and all your love. Got a message for you, it's a token of the peace that could rain down from up above. Gonna send my loving down, hitting buckets to the ground. Tales of the sad hotel I'll tell until the stars fall down. Send my loving down, hitting buckets to the ground. Tales of the sad hotel I'll tell until the stars fall down. Baby of mine, oh baby, why can't you see? Your uptown circumstance is just a fantasy. From time to time I'll drop on by to see. Gonna send my loving down, hitting buckets to the ground. Tales of the sad hotel I'll tell until the stars fall down. This is forever, not some halfway place where you can change your face and plans. Get away when things get out of hand. Gonna send my loving down, hitting buckets to the ground. Tales of tell, I'll tell until the stars fall down. Gonna send my loving down. Gonna send my loving down. Tales of the sad hotel I'll tell until the stars fall down. I am no stranger, I'm not your cousin. A relative from way, way out of town.
Here's Jim Lauderdale with an a cappella song that he wrote for Ralph Stanley, and it's sung in the beautiful Stanley style. It's called Like Him.
Ralph Stanley played Hardly Strictly and was such a favorite for many years. And we'd like to do a song now that I wrote for Ralph to sing. I love the way he did that gospel a cappella. This one's called Like Him.
As I wake up this morning, may I bring to you glory for her wrongs not yet defeated, to do the things that are needed. Like him, to be more like him. Like him, ooh, Lord, to be more like him. As I go about my work, let me help someone's hurt, to see through this world's blindness and treat all others with kindness. Like him, to be more like him. Like him, ooh, Lord, to be more like him. As I lay down this evening, let me understand your meaning, to know when I hear it, the sound of the Holy Spirit. Like him, to be more like him. Like him, ooh, Lord, to be more like him.
One of the things I really miss about having Hardly Strictly Bluegrass in San Francisco is a chance to see Ron Thomason and Heidi Clare in person. But this is kind of the next best thing. We get to see them on location at their ranch near Westcliff, Colorado. And they're going to play you a beautiful old-time fiddle tune called Soldier's Joy.
Folks, sometimes I like to think about Hardly Strictly Bluegrass just because it means so much to us people that are in the bluegrass and the old-time music business. And one day, I don't know, I guess I got so morose that I thought of something that Warren had done for so many people, and I'm not certain that everybody realized it. And I can't do the whole litany of people, but the last show that folks like Ralph Stanley and Doc Watson, Hazel Dickens, and Earl Scruggs ever played was Hardly Strictly Bluegrass. And Warren Hellman used to love to play with Earl Scruggs, and Earl Scruggs loved to play with him. And Earl had recorded this song on the second album that Lester Flatt and Earl ever did, called it The Old Folks, but he played it in a different tuning and a different key, but it really was Soldier's Joy. And I'll try to do it the way Warren did it when he played it with Earl, and fortunately I got the great old-time fiddler Heidi Clare to come in and clear the air if we don't get it right.
Here's another song from Ron and Heidi. This is one called I Saw a Man at the Close of the Day. I used to get to see Warren Hellman sit in with them on this song at the festival, and it's great to hear it again here.
Folks, nobody loved old-time music any more than Warren Hellman. And the best old-time fiddler I ever met is Heidi Clare. She's with me here. And Warren loved to play the banjo. And so almost every time Dry Branch Fire Squad would perform at Hardly Strictly, Warren would come on with us and do this song. And the first time he ever did it, he just played rhythm. And I think he liked the song so much. The next year when I looked over at the break time and he played one of the fanciest banjo breaks I'd ever seen, been practicing this for a month to see if I can do it justice, but I loved the way he played it. Here's Heidi to kick it off. 2, 3. His lips were parched and his eyes were sunk, and I knew him over and over. His little boy stood by his side, and unto him he said, Father, mother sick at home alone, and sister cries for bread. He turned around, walked from that store, and staggered on into some bar, and unto the barman said, pour me one glass more. In about a year I passed there by, and a crowd stood around that door. I asked the reason, and one replied, the drunkard is no more. Just then a hearse rode slowly by, no wife or children in view. He had gone to leave this flowered earth and bid on friends adieu. Come all you jolly dram drinkers, from this lesson take, and whiskey overthrow my friends before it is too late.
All right, here's one from the archives. It's Ron Thomason and his fine band, the Dry Branch Fire Squad, doing I've Always Been a Rambler.
We're just going to go ahead and take the bark off all of it and do some of this old-fashioned music. So it's a good time for city slickers to take a hamburger break. That's all I can tell you. It's you know, one of the greatest musicians ever in the history of the world used to play here, right in this spot. And that alone makes it hallowed ground. His name was Arthur Watson, Doc Watson, and he invented this style of guitar playing that Brian's about to do, and a bunch of others too. It's one where he tunes the strings all down. And I asked Doc once, you guys might want to stand back in the shade if I start talking here. I have to tell you this, Doc Watson was the happiest man I ever seen. I only ever seen him one time when he had the blues, and it was at a place called the Philadelphia Folk Festival. And the Philadelphia Folk Festival had this much sound equipment, but they needed about 80 sound men to run it, and none of them could afford any good smelling tobacco. So whenever Doc got on, of course, the sound was kind of messed up, and when we got there, I happened to walk up and I seen Doc sitting in his station wagon, and his head was just down, looked like he was weeping. And I knocked on the window and I said, Doc. He said, Ron, because Doc never forgot a face. I said, Doc, what in the world is the matter? He says, laws, wait till you get up there and have to play for them guys the way they're running this sound. And what made me think of it was, These guys been making fun of our sound system all day because we don't use no monitors and only just got this one mic, and I told them everywhere else it's all we could afford. But they are the best sound men I've ever heard in my life. So this is a guitar tuning that Doc invented, and a song that he heard from some neighbors of his called G.B. Grayson and Henry Witter, and they really were old-time musicians. We'll try to do it the way they done it.
Well, I've always been a rambler, my fortune's been quite hard. I've always loved the women, drink whiskey and play cards. And my parents, they treated me kindly, for they had no boy but me. My mind was been a rambler, oh, I couldn't agree. Well, there was a wealthy farmer who lived in the country by. He had a handsome daughter who I cast my eye. She was so tall and handsome, so pretty and so fair. There ain't no girl in this wide world with her I could compare. Go. And then on to Johnson City, go see this wide world, where the work and the money was plentiful, and the women treated me kind. But the only object of my heart was the girl I left behind. One evening down on the public square, the mail had just arrived, the postboy met me there. He handed me a letter which gave me to understand that the girl I left in Carolina had married another man. My heart was filled with trouble, I didn't know what to do. My heart was filled with trouble, and trouble was on my mind. So I'm gonna drink and gamble for the girl I left behind.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Let the Music Play On and On. We have new episodes coming every other Tuesday at hardlystrictlybluegrass.com. Stay tuned and stay well.